Hey guys, this is Josh F151 Tech back with another video. And in this video, I'm actually going to be talking about why we're going to still be staying with T-Mobile 5G home internet. So let's actually get into this video. So I did a video on my channel a few months back talking about internet options in our area. And I actually recently I've been starting to get aggravated with the inconsistent speeds from the T-Mobile 5G home internet. Occasionally it's been slower than what we normally get. But I actually did some online searching, on the Xfinity website here, and I was actually thinking about switching back to Comcast or Xfinity, but now I've actually thought better of it. So I'm going to actually explain why in this video. So as you can see right here, I'm on their website. I'm not even going to worry about the 50 Mbps. I'm just going to talk about the 100 Mbps, the 300 Mbps, and the 1000 Mbps, because those are the most logical speeds that we would actually use. Basically, this is the Internet Essentials plan right here from them. And you come down here and it says broadband facts. It says Internet Essentials. It says plus 100 Mbps. Okay, that's not too bad, but it's also not that great. But it says the monthly price. It says $29 a month. Okay, so you think that's not that bad. And then it says this monthly price is not an introductory rate. There is no term contract. Price is subject to change. So that's definitely the big thing right there. That price is subject to change. So it says late payment fee, $5. And then you come down here, and there's actually a modem rental fee. I don't know where it's actually at, but that's another $15. So you have to keep that in mind. So that's more money right there. So we go over the 300 Mbps, and it actually gets worse. So you come down here, and it says monthly price. It says $35 a month. Okay, that's not too bad. It says this monthly price is an introductory rate for 12 months. There is no term contract. The post-introductory rate, introductory price for this plan is currently $90 a month. So basically, and then it says it's subject to change. So basically, you'll get that plan for 12 months, and then it's going to go up to $90. That's basically what they're telling you. Actually, here's the modem rental fee, optional. You can bring your own equipment, obviously, but if you don't, $15. So if you come down here, it says professional install fee, $100. And this is actually a higher fee for the late payment. Late payment fee, $10. And then it says government taxes varies by location, so it doesn't actually tell you. So that's more money right there. And then we go to the 1000 Mbps, which is considered gigabit internet. You come down here and it's basically the same thing. $60 a month. Okay, that's not too bad. This monthly price is an introductory rate for 12 months. There is no term contract. The post-introductory rate, introductory price for this plan is currently $115, and is subject to change. So basically, you're going to get it for $60, plus tax. So you're looking at, probably like 70, 75, probably 80 or $85, with tax and stuff. And depending on if you rent the gateway for an extra $15. So, you come down here, and like I said, professional install fee, $100, late payment, $10, so it doesn't actually tell you, what the government tax fees and stuff is. It doesn't actually tell you that. So, Comcast and Xfinity, we were actually with them since 1994. And me and my mom, we got tired of them. My dad passed away. And we've been, trying to, hang on, the best we can. My mom's a widow now. I'm the only one working. She's not working. She's retired. My dad was retired, but, she doesn't want to spend a lot on internet, which I don't really blame her. So, why we've had up and down experiences with the T-Mobile 5G home internet, why I sometimes complain, about the upload speed, the download speed. This is the best, package that we can actually get, without spending a fortune, without spending, over a couple of $100, at least right now, hopefully they don't raise the prices or anything, on the T-Mobile 5G home internet. But, You guys basically know what I'm talking about here. Like I said, I explained it down here. It's basically, just greed. It's just greed. With Comcast or Xfinity, it's ridiculous. I mean, $15 a month for a modem rental. You're using their equipment. You're paying monthly, for their internet service, and they're going to charge you monthly for a gateway fee. I mean, that's just ridiculous. With the T-Mobile 5G home internet, I have third party equipment. I have a Chester Cheetah version 2 gateway / modem, whatever you want to call it. I bought that with my own money. It was like $500, but it was definitely worth it. Because I get more, consistent speeds, at least on the download. That has band locking, that has tower, network mode switching, it has tower locking, all that kind of stuff. VPN, all that kind of stuff. And I also have that hooked up to a waveform 4x4 antenna, which gives me better signal and speeds too. That combination, in general gives me better, reliability, and speeds and everything, at least for the download and everything. But, basically, I just wanted to talk to you guys about this. I just wanted to talk about this, that we're not going to be switching back to Xfinity or Comcast or Xfinity, because they're still ridiculous, with the prices. Now, we could get a prepaid plan from them, but you only get like 100 download on that, or 50 download on that or something, and that's definitely not worth it. That's definitely not worth it. And I think that's like $30 or something. Yeah, I mean, that's cheaper than what we're paying, but we're only paying $40 a month. And 9 times out of 10, unless the tower is having issues, or unless there's a lot of people on the tower, we live in a rural area, so most of the time that doesn't happen. But most of the time we get 500 to 600 on the download. Now, I have mentioned in my videos that the upload speed for cellular networks is terrible around here, which it is. It doesn't matter who you have. You can have Verizon. My sister has Verizon. I have T-Mobile. A friend of mine has AT&T. I know a lot of people that have different carriers, and they all have terrible upload speeds. But that's not enough to make me actually jump ship and go to Comcast or Xfinity, because of their prices. Their prices are just ridiculous. And like I said, it's basically trying to lure you in with these lower prices. And then they get you, they try to get you into a contract, and then, they raise the price on, and stuff like that. They just raise the price, after a certain amount of months and stuff. With T-Mobile 5G home internet, they don't do that, or at least they haven't done it yet, and I'm hoping that they don't ever do it. But, we don't have many options in this area, that's the thing. We don't pay for TV either. We don't pay for TV. We use an outdoor TV antenna for all the local channels. And we also use Kodi with live TV add-ons, with a VPN. I use a free VPN with that. We don't pay for many things, like Comcast or, TV or anything like that. We use, free stuff, when we can. Some people will be like, oh, that's cheap, not really, especially when, with the economy like it is and everything now, with everything going up in price, and stuff like that, I try to get the best we can get, because my mom's a widow, I try to get, cheaper things, for her to help her, out and stuff. And, she got tired of paying the, outrageous prices that we were paying for Comcast or Xfinity, whatever you want to call them, even bundled, even when we were bundled with them, we were still paying like, I think it was like almost close to $350, to $400, 450 or something like that, for like one TV, and the internet, and renting their equipment, the taxes, the fees, the modem rental, all that kind of stuff. You have to take that all into consideration. They charge for their remotes, all that kind of stuff. It's just ridiculous. It's just so much greed. It's just ridiculous. And I get the T-Mobile 5G home internet, for $40 a month. I get it for $40 a month because I have, T-Mobile for my phone plan. I have the Essential Savers plan with them, which basically gives me unlimited data, on my phone as well. So I've been happy with them. I've been with them for years. I mean, I've been, a T-Mobile customer for years. Really, there's not really anything better around here. The only other thing, would be, be Verizon, 4G home internet, and they don't even offer 5G home internet around here. They're supposed to be the best, carrier. They're supposed to be the best carrier in rural areas. But we live in a rural area, and they don't even offer the 5G home internet. They said they can give me, they said they can give me 4G home internet, and I'm like, no. I'm like, that's going to be slower than the 5G home internet that I get with T-Mobile. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that. They told me that they don't know, when the 5G is going to be available in my area. I'm like, okay. I'm like, but you guys consider yourself the best, the nation's best, carrier and all this, but, obviously not. But, so, that's the thing, we don't have many options. And, Comcast and Xfinity, they're, obviously they're an option, but they're not really an option, in my opinion, because they're just too, darn expensive. Too expensive. So, and then, you go to satellite, they have Starlink in our area, and stuff like that, and HughesNet and all that kind of stuff. But, I've looked into them too, and, they only offer, like 100 download, 200 download, stuff like that, 300 download, and 9 times out of 10, we get 500 to 600, on the download. So, with the T-Mobile 5G home internet. So I'm like, why, would we pay all these, extra fees, and stuff, for, it's just ridiculous, what these companies charge. But, you guys basically get the picture with it. I just wanted to get a quick video out, and talk about this. Like I said, I just wanted to get an updated video out because I haven't talked about this in a while. I figured that I would, talk about it, because I just don't like, the options around here. I hate the options around here, especially with Comcast and Xfinity. They definitely need to get more options around here, but, the best option for us is T-Mobile 5G home internet. There's no question about it. There's just no, other options, when it comes to cheap, somewhat reliable, home internet. So, like I've said, occasionally we do have slowdowns, the upload speed is not the best. But I can deal with that. I can deal with that. I can deal with the upload speed not being the best. Like I've said in my other videos, I've talked about it before. I don't actually sit around and say, come on, with the upload speed. If I upload something, I go about my business, I'll watch TV, I'll mess with my phone, I'll, go on my computer, do something like that, while the video's, uploading or something's uploading, and most of the time it doesn't really take that long, for something to upload. So, I'm not really that worried about it. I mean, I'm really not. Like I said, I'd rather, deal with some inconsistency, than deal with, paying a lot more, for internet, a couple of $100 a month, for internet. I'd rather deal with that, some inconsistencies, which there are, there are inconsistencies with the T-Mobile 5G home internet, but it's still a newer service, so you have to keep that in mind as well. That 5G is still evolving. It's still not 100% yet. It's still basically in the beta stages because some people, can't even get it in their area at all. Some people can't even get it in their area at all. So it's very area specific. Like I said, a lot of things can affect it. The weather, the area, like I said, that's, it's very area specific. So, for me and my mom, it's perfectly fine. Sometimes, it is inconsistent. Sometimes we get speeds, like 300 to 400, but that's still very usable, and still, a lot better, than what we're paying, or what we were paying, for Comcast or Xfinity. And like I said, we don't bundle, and we still save. Well, we do bundle, but we don't bundle with with TV and stuff. We don't bundle, with TV and everything, like we used to, with Comcast or Xfinity, and we really didn't, save much anyway, with them, even when we did that. They try to act like you do. We're actually saving more, even bundled with T-Mobile, than we were when we were bundled with Xfinity or Comcast or Xfinity, whatever you want to call them. So, that's pretty sad. That's actually pretty sad, that I get, internet, and I don't have to pay for TV, I don't pay for TV, because, they just can't give you a good enough deal, they can't give you a good enough deal, or at least for us, they can't give us a good enough deal, to make it worthwhile to switch back to them, so it's definitely not going to happen, so, they shoot themselves in the foot with that, so, it's just their way, they try to lure you in, and then they up the prices all the time, so that's something that we, don't want to happen, so, we don't have to, we don't want to have to deal with that, so, but anyway, yeah, guys, that's basically the video, like I said, we've been, really happy with it, we're not going to jump ship or anything, like I said, in my other videos, it's not, always going to be 100% perfect, it's a cellular internet, so you can't really expect that, but for me and my mom, it's perfectly fine, it's perfectly fine for us, it's not like we use it for anything hardcore. I don't game or anything. I don't do anything, like major, or anything like that. I just browse the web and do, basic stuff. The same with her, she just does basic stuff on her phone, and on her computer, on her tablet, all that kind of stuff. So, it's very, like I said, it's very area specific, cellular home internet, but you have to, weigh your options out, you have to decide, if it's actually going to work for you or if it's not. I wouldn't run out and buy third-party equipment like we did, right away. I would test it with the T-Mobile, 5G home internet equipment first. The only reason that I did that is because I was somewhat happy with it, even using the stock T-Mobile 5G home internet, gateway, so I wanted to see if I could increase my speeds, even more and have better reliability, and I do, with the Chester Cheetah version 2, cellular gateway and the the waveform 4x4 antenna, but, I would definitely weigh your options out, test it out, they do give a 15-day test drive, so you can test it out and stuff. I'll actually leave the link down below in the description, to the T-Mobile 5G home internet, website, if you want to check that out. So, but anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, I just wanted to get this video out there, and if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and until next time, guys.